today I'm here in Cinnamoroll Cloud Land to show you guys how you can get more coins and more money so you can buy the things that you guys want. There is multiple ways of making money, but I will show you guys my best tips and my best tricks and what I do to collect a bunch of money. But the very first thing that is going to give you the most money is your daily task. I recommend doing these because this will really help with making money. You get 50 per task, and if you do have VIP you get 2 extra, so you get about 100 more coins. But complete all of these tasks because they will give you the most. You'll get 250 coins from doing the normal task, and you'll get 350 if you have VIP. With VIP, these ones are really easy. You can even press these little locations and they'll show you exactly how to go and do them if you're confused about them. But the very first one here for the normal is clean the fridge at the ice cream shop. This one's really easy. If you go to your phone and to map, you can go to shopping street and that'll take you to the ice cream shop. It is just right over here. You want to go into the ice cream shop and go to the fridge over here. You got to open it up and take one ice cream and you cleaned it out. That's all you have to do. And you get 50 coins for doing that. Super easy. The next one is work at the cloud market and earn 40 cloud coins. We'll do that one. But this one's easiest. So let's go do this one first. Visit Cinnamoroll's house. You have to go over to the cozy cafe. That's where Cinnamoroll lives, so we'll teleport over there. You want to go inside the cafe in the back over here to where the cooking stations are at, and then you want to go over to here, and it shows you Cinnamoroll's room is just right over here. And you just have to walk that far and it'll already have it checked off. Help Cinnamoroll and friends one time. This one is easy, so let's go do this one really quick too. Up here, you're waiting for one of these tasks. Specifically, you're waiting for like a mocha, milk, espresso, cappuccino, one of their tasks, whoever. You're just waiting for their face to pop up. So we gotta help out Mocha. And if you click on it again, this very helpful rainbow will show you how to complete it. We'll go grab a chocolate bread for Mocha, and I'm gonna teleport using my phone over to Mocha because that's the easiest way to do that. And all I have to do is just talk to Mocha, click on the task, and click on the bread, and we completed it. And then if you click on that again, it'll be checked off and we can claim that. Now we have 2 things to do. We have to level up our cloud spirit 4 times. I've already done it once since we helped Mocha. We got to do it 3 more times. You're waiting for the task, and there is this one right here. Let's do that really quick. We'll go over to the nursery because you can get food and drinks from the nursery. We just got to go inside and go to the vending machine, and we'll get water for our rabbit here. I'll just feed it to my rabbit, and then that'll be 2 times, so we gotta do 2 more, but we have to wait for the quest, so we'll have to wait around for that. I did get these 2 done. All you have to do is interact with milk and interact with espresso. I interact with Mocha and it already has it checked off, so honestly if you interact with any of them, I think it works. Just in case if you don't have any quest and you want to do those 2, all you have to do is just go up to one of the characters and you can just talk to them using the chat bubble, and that will have it checked off too. You just have to interact with them, and that's super easy. I get 2 tasks done, so I get 100 coins for doing that. Now we just have to focus on these 2 things. Let's go earn some cloud coins at the market over here, the supermarket. I don't know if I'll work in the cafe, but it does say supermarket, so let's go and do it in here. We have to get 40 coins, so I'm gonna put my rabbit to work by just clicking on it and clicking on this, so it'll help me out. And the cashiers are kind of broken, so you might have to do the stocking. Hopefully they'll fix that soon, but all you have to do is restock them. You just have to see which ones need restocked by the little photo up there. This one is candy, this one is fruit. Let's go grab candy. We just have to bring it over to the candy over here and restock this one. And we got 30 coins. We need 10 more, so let's go do another one. We got the cleaning supplies. Let's grab some cleaning supplies and we'll bring it back over to this right here. And there we go. I'm gonna just go ahead and claim that. But working really does help get coins, so I do recommend doing that. But I don't really like working at the Cloud Mart. I'm gonna work at the Cozy Cafe. But we do have another task. Let's go finish this really quick so we can get closer to finishing this one. Oh, we just have to do one more. So they need some ice cream from Shopping Street. Let's go to Shopping Street, go inside the ice cream, and then we just have to grab an ice cream and bring it back to Chiffon. I'm just going to teleport, and we just give it to Chiffon, and that'll be complete. And now we have the very, oh no, we need one more. Dang it, that didn't work. Okay, one more quest. While we're waiting for the quest, we can go and work at Cozy Cafe, but it looks like my wheel over here is done. And this is another way you can make some coins. You have 5 chances to spin the wheel, and you have lots of options to get these cloud coins. Hopefully you can land on something good. Let's see what we get this time. And there is a timer, so I have to wait 3 minutes to do my next spin. And I got 200 coins, and I do have premium, so I do get 10% more. But let's go work inside the Cozy Cafe. Since we're waiting for a task, I would recommend just working. I like doing the drinks, so that's what I'm gonna do. You just have to put the drinks together and you'll get coins for doing that, and you have a limit. It's 300, so let's do our full limit for now. This is the best way to make money. It gives you the most money. You get 300 from doing it, and it's also very fast too. So we'll make some drinks in the cafe. There's lots of other jobs. You can work at the market like we were before. We can stock things. You can be a cashier too. You can also work up front over here. You can take people's orders. This is also a lot of fun. You can take the little clouds orders. You just have to match what they're asking for, and you get 10 for doing that. But you can also take these orders to them, and you get 15 for doing that too. You do get more for doing that, but you only have a 300 limit, so it honestly doesn't really matter what you do. I like making drinks, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I just had to make a few more drinks and I will have my max amount for now. Once you get to it though, this is our very last drink. You can see that we have a timer. So in 7 minutes I can come back and I can make more drinks, but by the time you're done making your drinks or done working or whatever you're doing, you usually will have another task. So let's go do this one so we can, oh no, I didn't want to go in there. Let's go do this task so we can get our very last one done here. It looks like I can spin again though, so let's do that. Hopefully we get something good. Now we have to wait 5 minutes for the next spin, and we have 3 left. Oh, I got 400, that's pretty good. But we gotta go over to Espresso and make a little dance video with him, so let's go over there. Doing these tasks will give you coins. They give you 25 coins, so make sure you do these tasks too. They give you quite a bit of coins for doing them, and they all add up. But it's so fun. You just come over here and do these little tasks with your character. Sometimes you have to run and grab things. Sometimes it's like this. You just do a little dance video. You can train with Chiffon over by her house. You can push milk on the swing. Sometimes you have to collect books too. There's lots of different tasks, but they are so much fun. And it looks like we got our very last daily task done, and this is a daily amount, so now I have to wait 22 hours to redo these tasks, but luckily there is a refresh timer so I know when I can do these again. But that is daily, so now that we've done our daily things, besides like this, we still have this to do. Now what I do usually to get more coins is I'll just wait around in Cozy Cafe over here. You can also wait around in the market if you like working there, but I like working in Cozy Cafe, so I usually will just stand and wait for this countdown to end so I can do my work again. Or I got another task up here, so let's go do this. I just wait for the task while I'm waiting for the timer to go down. If there's a task, I'll go and do it. Doing the task give you a lot of money, and it levels up your pet too, so I like to make sure that I'm doing everything so I can get the most money. But this one is a really easy one, so let's give him his bread. There you go. And now that I got that one complete, I'll just go back to the cozy cafe. And again, I'll just sit here and wait for this to count down, or whenever I get another task, I'll do that. And I also will wait for this and we can spin it again and get some more coins. But doing your daily things like the task really does give you a lot of coins, and spinning the wheel too gives you quite a bit of coins depending on which one you land on. Hopefully you can get the 1%. It's 1,500 coins. That's a lot of coins. But here in a minute I can go, whoa, it's actually counting down way fast. Why is it counting down so fast? So it's not really a minute, it's more like 30 seconds. It's counting down so fast. That's nice though. But in 45 seconds, actually way less than that, we can go and work again and make more coins. We can get 300 more, and sometimes the countdown is different. Sometimes it's 5 minutes, sometimes it's 15 minutes, but either way, you just have to wait around for that to come back, and now we can work again. So let's go. Maybe we'll serve some things up to people. If I get bored, I like switching things up a little bit, like serving people instead of making the drinks. We'll match up the orders and get these orders done for these clouds, and then we can go and serve them too. But this is the best way to make money, is working, and you can do this anytime as long as you don't have your countdown. So I like doing this after I get everything done, like my daily task, and once my wheel's done, because we got all the big stuff out of the way, and we have to wait for the next day to spin our wheel again, and the next day to complete our daily task. But luckily, we can always work as long as we don't have a countdown, and we can also wait for tasks and do that too. But taking orders is also fun too, and I do like serving them too. Oh, we can go and do the shower task, and by the way, you can use Cinnamoroll's house to do these tasks too. So we can go upstairs, I'll show you guys here in a second, and do this task. But first, I'm going to complete my work. I kind of like letting the task build up so there's something to do while I'm waiting for my work to refresh. Oh, look at little Mocha. She wants a Cinnamoroll and a little coffee. There we go. We also have another spin, so let's do it. Let's see what we get. Give me something good. Let's see. Oh, we got 400. That's pretty good. Look at little Chiffon. She's so cute. I love that they actually like order stuff here. Here you go, Mocha. Here's your food. She's so cute. Okay, we just need to do one more thing. Let's just take Cappuccino's order really quick, and we'll be done with work. And now we have to wait 17 minutes, but before it was really counting down really fast, so maybe it won't be 17 minutes. But like I was saying, we can go up to Cinnamoroll's room and we can give our little bunny a bath. I don't know where my bunny went. Where is it? But back here in this room is where the bathroom is, and I can just set my little cloud right in here, and she can take a bath, so you don't have to go home if you don't want to. I like staying in here because you can see your timer, but we gotta go help Chiffon out, so let's go do that really quick. We gotta go get her ice cream again. Wow, she wants a lot of ice cream. We already did this task. We'll grab an ice cream, and I'm just gonna go and teleport straight to Chiffon. Here you go. Here's your ice cream. So freaking cute. I love Chiffon too. Now we've made a lot of money, but after you've done your daily things like spinning the wheel and doing your daily task is when things start to slow down. You don't get as much money because you don't have those extra things to do, but you still can sit around and wait for your timer to run out. If you leave the game and come back in 15 minutes, it will be done. You can set a timer on your phone. But what I like to do is just stand here, wait for my timer, and wait for those tasks again. That's the main thing that I do when I don't have any other tasks to complete. And that is pretty much all the tips I have for you guys. Just working and doing those daily things and those other tasks that pop up here, helping out with Cinnamoroll's friends and things will be very, very helpful if you want coins. I haven't spent a lot of my coins, but I've already saved up quite a bit from playing. But I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, you can leave them down below in the comments. But that is all the ways you can make money. If you have any tips too, you can leave them down below in the comments as well. The only other thing is this money bag right here. If you invite friends, so if you can get some friends on, you can get some more coins. You could probably get your alt accounts. If you can figure out how to get 5 alt accounts on, you can get extra coins for doing that too. So you can invite friends. That is another way to get coins as well. But I hope this video was helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching. Good luck saving up your cinnamon coins, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!